What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of How to Make It in Toronto. It's your host, Carl, here. This is the podcast where we break down what it really takes to become successful in business, leadership, and life. Now, today, we're taking a deep dive into the story of a man who quite literally helped build the future, one GPU at a time. I'm talking about Jensen Huang, the founder and CEO of NVIDIA, one of the most valuable and important tech companies on the planet right now. His journey is the perfect mix of grit, vision, resilience, and straight up hustle. So if you're an entrepreneur trying to carve your path, whether in tech or in business, this episode is for you. Let's jump in. Jensen Huang was born in Taiwan in 1963. By the time he was a kid, his parents moved him to the US in search of better opportunities. And of course, this isn't your typical smooth sailing immigrant story. As a kid, Jensen lived in a boys' dormitory in Kentucky, sharing a bunk bed at a religious boarding school from the time he was 9. Eventually, he landed in Oregon with his family. It was there that his love for math, science, problem solving really started to take root. But the crazy thing is, he wasn't a born genius or handed the keys to a kingdom. What sets him apart was his curiosity, his discipline, and his drive. He went on to study electrical engineering at Oregon State University and then earned his master's at Stanford, the epicenter of tech innovation. So let's jump to the birth of NVIDIA. Fast forward to 1993, Jensen co-founds NVIDIA with two partners. Their vision? To build a new kind of chip that could handle graphics processing, which was a pretty niche field back then. Now, picture this. They were competing against the likes of Intel and AMD with no product, no reputation, and a totally new idea that most people didn't understand yet. Their first product, the NV1, flopped. I mean, a total bust. A lot of startups would have folded, but not Jensen. He took that failure, studied the market, and pivoted hard. In 1999, they dropped the GeForce 256, marketed as the world's first GPU, and that move changed everything. Here's where it gets crazy. While most people were still thinking GPUs equals video games, Jensen saw something else. He believed that GPUs could be used for AI, deep learning, scientific stimulations, autonomous cars, and more. He invested millions into AI R&D years before it was cool. He basically saw the rise of AI coming and made NVIDIA the infrastructure behind it. Today, every major AI model, self-driving car, and data center uses NVIDIA hardware. They've got deals with Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, OpenAI, you name it. They've become the backbone of AI. But listen, this journey wasn't smooth. NVIDIA almost died multiple times. Early product failures, losing deals to bigger companies, skeptics who said GPUs would never go beyond gaming. What kept them going was resilience. Jensen never chased quick wins. He always played the long game. He believed building great products, investing in R&D, and listening to developers and his customers. And today, as a billionaire CEO, he still dives into the tech. He knows his products, he listens to his engineers, and he's not just a suit, he's a builder. So what makes Jensen Huang different from other CEOs? Well, number one, he's a visionary. He doesn't just follow trends, he sees trends that are coming up next. Secondly, he's authentic. You'll see him on stage in a leather jacket talking about deep tech, and you can tell this guy lives and breathes what he is building. Thirdly, he stays learning. Even at the top, he stays close to the craft. He's a student of technology and always exploring new frontiers. So for those who don't understand, let's talk about NVIDIA and what it is and what they do. They design GPUs, which are chips that power video games, artificial intelligence, data centers, robotics, scientific research, and even virtual worlds through their platform called Omniverse. They're not just a chip company, though. They're building the computing foundation for the next generation of innovation. That's why NVIDIA is one of the most valuable companies in the world right now. It's not just hype, it's infrastructure. So here's some lessons for entrepreneurs out there. So if you're building something, here are a few lessons from Jensen Huang's playbook that can help you. Number one, have a long-term vision. Don't just chase what's hot right now. Number two, fail fast but learn faster. Use every loss as fuel. Be obsessed with your product, know it inside and out. Number three, invest in your team and your culture. Greatness takes people. Number four, stay resilient. No matter what's in your way, stay resilient and get it done. Jensen Huang's journey and tech story is one of seeing the world differently, believing in your vision, and never backing down. From a Taiwanese kid sleeping on a bunk bed to building the future of AI, that is how you make it. Thanks for tuning in to How to Make It in Toronto. If you found value in this episode, hit the subscribe button, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a little inspiration today. Until next time, keep building, keep dreaming, and never stop learning. Take it easy.